Oh my god, no. Please don't say that the entirety of my live stream was fucking muted. That would have sucked. I don't know, it's not like Twitch would know anyways. Twitch wasn't working. See, that's why I need a chat, so someone could tell me. Nope, okay. We're unbelievably chopped on a whole new level. Yeah. Oh, insane? Okay. We're back to the Steam part. I hate this part, but I think we'll be fine. I say as I fuck it up. Goated balls. Insane. Insane. Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling. I'm not going up for that fucking egg. I have a cooler egg right here, and I don't even know what it's from. Jeez. Like, I don't even know where this egg came from. How did I unlock it? It's not even, like, in the main game. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. We are locked in this stream. That'll suck if that amazing stream last time was fucking muted because I'm stupid. Probably was, bro. Oh my god, bro. Actually, what could have been the greatest stream ever. Why didn't I do an audio check, right? Hey, it's working now at least. That's all that matters. Is we fixed it for the important shit. 'Cause that yesterday was a one-off stream. Then because of the Wi-Fi at my grandma's, 'cause that's where I was, it wasn't really nothing was really working. You feel me? Like Twitch could not fucking handle it. But yeah, we're chilling. For this stream in particular, we're chilling. My internet seems to be more consistent, even though it's way worse.
Oh,
I can multi-stream successfully. I don't think I've had one of the platforms crash on this internet. The power does go out in this place a lot, so worst case scenario, I will just stream to either YouTube or Twitch with my phone and just do some shit, something. So I'm just trying to stream every day, whether or not it's good or not, you know. The problem is that I want to be able to multi-stream on my phone. I just don't know how to go about that. You know? Because I can stream on YouTube fine. I can stream when I have my laptop. Multi-streaming is easy. You just download Sorayuki, and it does most of the work for you. It was an incredibly simple process. It only took me like 2 hours to set up, and that 2 hours was literally me being fucking stupid. Because I didn't watch the entire tutorial video all the way through, so I just kept fucking it up. Like, realistically, multi-streaming is amazing. I can stream onto, like, Facebook, too! Good old Facebook. Land of facing books. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how many people use TikTok anymore since, like, the U.S. government or some shit. Didn't the U.S. government, like, buy TikTok or something, and now it's ass? It's like, every single one of them is, like, about how the Epstein files are, like, fully released now. No! Oh. Wait. I can just roll onto here, right? No, I can't. I regret my decision. I'm gonna fall back down. That's fine. That is fine. We'll actually take that. We're not back down at the hen house, so who cares? We're only streaming for a couple minutes and we made it pretty far.
If you don't give it your all, you might stay here forever.
Yeah, that's a good point, Mr. Narrator guy. No! Come on, man. I like watching streamers sometimes. Just, it's like, I think I've said this before. It's not like a TV thing, you know? If I could turn, like, Astral Spith, like, Dracana or whatever on my fucking TV, that'd be awesome, but I can't. And I don't really, and I don't like watching VODs. That's a big thing about multi-streaming. People can watch me on their TVs, technically. I don't know who'd wanna, but that is a thing that people can do. Which is nice, you know? Because if it's like a comfort streamer, I don't want to sit. I don't want to sit and watch a comfort streamer. I want to lay in my bed and like watch them on my TV. So that's an incredibly big topic that's an incredibly big motivation for me to multi-stream, because it's just like it makes me better at what I'm trying to do, since I'm not trying to I'm more so going for the comfort streamer dynamics. That's the only thing I've ever focused on. You know, I could go for other like streaming things, but I don't really understand any of them besides the guy you turn on when you want to go to bed. Because that's a really good role to fill. No! Okay. It's obviously not happened yet, but it's like the difference between like Jinxie and like Moist Critical. You know? I'm an uncomfort streamer. Supposed to want to stream when you want to be more stressed. Oh, insane! Actually insane gameplay. Like, yeah. Yeah, because Astral Shift was definitely where I got the idea to play this game. Because it's one of the games that he played. And I was like, huh, he played a game. Might as well try it. This game is definitely dead, though. I checked on Twitch, there was 2 people watching. There was like 2 people streaming this game. One was a furry talking about sex or some shit, and the other one was in Spanish. So I have some crazy competition in Twitch, at least. I feel like is there more streamers on YouTube? I'd imagine there is, you know. There's more streamers on YouTube that get no traction than streamers on Twitch in total, right? YouTube's just a bigger platform, you know. Like, it's not good for streaming, but that doesn't. But like, most people don't know that. When I started streaming, I didn't really know that. I thought YouTube was the better option for small streamers. Also, because I cannot for the life of me find a small streamer on YouTube, but like, finding a small streamer on Twitch is easy. That's like literally most of your recommended. It's awesome. It's fun to tune in a small stream, see what they're doing. I don't know how much following someone on Twitch does. I'm just trying to get like a follower a stream because we are actually behind that, which is crazy. We are doing less than 1 follow a stream. Yeah, short streams go fucking hard on YouTube though. You get an insane amount of viewers for some reason. Because the way that I categorize it is I don't really include those because they make the numbers on my actual streams pale in comparison. But like my first stream, I had like 40 viewers or something on at once. And that was the fucking shittiest stream of all time. Just because there's just so many people on YouTube Shorts. There's YouTube Short streams that are looping things in fucking images. Like those literal pictures have like 200 people, 200 real people in chat, not just bots. Isn't that crazy? You can get mountains of real people by fucking streaming a picture on YouTube. Like the guys that are like, if 2 people donate, I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna pull the thing. Those don't even look like they hurt. Yeah, but after the dope ass tab stream yesterday, whether or not it was actually dope, because I don't know about the audio. Well, after the dope ass tab stream yesterday, I downloaded. I tried to play. I'll say that I tried to play tabs on my phone since I bought the mobile version because it's like one of the best games fucking ever made. And it's like, it just didn't work. It didn't load. Apparently you need an internet connection, and then it won't load. But I had one. I had to delete and reinstall the game to be able to play it. A $7 game that took like years to make. Apparently they were working on that for like so long. Apparently they're working on the mobile version for like ages or something. And they can't make it load. I also don't understand why you need an internet connection to play a single player game. Like, this isn't the Xbox One, bro. People bring their people bring their phones on like planes and stuff. If I bought a game and then I wanted to play, if it's a single player game, like even if the game has ads, Tabs doesn't cost any money. Well, Tabs doesn't have ads, which means you're not gonna make any more money from them being online. They already bought the damn game. And if it's like verifying that they actually bought the game, that's also stupid because you only have to do that once. You only have to verify that they bought the game when they first you know when they first download it. Check it when they the first time it gets open. Like verify it with your Google account or whatever the hell. And then that's it. Then you're done. You're good. They're not gonna get your game, delete it, and then install a pirated version. Just verify it with your Google account once, and then you're golden. And if they can bypass that in any way, they're just gonna bypass it again. Confirming that you're actually you every single time you open the game is so dumb. It actually does nothing. Sure, it like saves your progress, I think, but again, you can just do that when they get an internet connection. When I delete a game, and then it doesn't save my progress, that's after I deleted it. If someone loses their phone, they're not going to be mad about the Dynasty campaign not being finished. The game's not that hard. The entire challenge campaign can be beaten with 2 units. The entire game is trivialized by like every secret unit. Literally, the cheerleader is so broken. Same with some of the other units that just so happen to be in the game. Like the blunderbuss does really good damage and can't die to projectiles. Neither can the cactus. The barrel roller just kills most things. Every big army gets destroyed by the barrel roller. What else am I thinking of? Because I know there's other broken units. I'm just trying to think. I'm drawing a blank here on the specifics of busted units. There's the yeah, there's the Deadeye that if you take control of her, she can just shoot anything from anywhere and stand anywhere you want and be able to snipe. She's overpowered. I actually don't understand the point of the priest anymore. Like the priest guy, what they're called, the healer. Such a bad unit when there's the cheerleader. Trying to think. Oh yeah, the clams. The clams are undoubtedly are insanely broken. Same with the scarecrow. The scarecrow and the clams are such insanely busted units. And a lot of the busted units you can't use in a couple of the campaigns. Like in the Dynasty campaign, you can't use a ton of units. Oh yeah, the dragon's also overpowered. The dragon's also insane. Just lays waste to shit. Thor is also insanely broken. Thor is such a good unit for the price. Unlike the tank, dude, the tank is like the most sad thing when you unlock it, dude. Because the only reason that it's tough in the Legacy campaign, the only reason that it's hard to beat is because they give you like an eighth of the money you're supposed to have. There's like 5 tanks or something, and they give you like 15k. That's enough for 3 tanks, maybe. That's not even enough for 3 tanks, and there's like 6 of them. That's the only reason why that's difficult. And plus, they don't give you the cheerleader, so. Yeah, the blow darter's overpowered. The poacher is like one of the greatest units ever. The Poacher's so good, man. They always back up armies super well. The Legacy is probably my favorite faction when it comes to in general. There's a lot of good units that fit most situations. Also helps that it is the biggest besides the Secret, which, I mean, the Secret's probably more overpowered. Just I don't care that much because I find the Legacy better. Like, I just like the way that the Legacy works. You have an amazing tank killer in the Pikeman. You have an excellent ranged unit in the Poacher. You have amazing crowd control in the bomb guy. You have amazing super units. So I guess there's also the Present Elf, which can get you all of those. Dude, the Present Elf is the most fun. Is probably the most fun I've had playing the game. Like, just throwing Present Elves at it. I want to try online matches. I don't know if anybody plays the game online anymore, but I want to try online matches and just spam Present Elves. And like something in the front and the back. You know? I don't know. Are any units banned? Because the Present Elf seems broken for that. Imagine losing because I just so happen to roll a Dark Peasant. That's so funny, though. Because you can get actually nothing. Yeah. I also don't like it when custom units are super overpowered. I just don't understand the point of it. Like, cool, they can kill everything. And? Is that it? Is that like the hill you're dying on, you feel me? Because, like, they're not fun to use or play against, you know? It's just an insta-win on any level. I like stupid units. Stupid units are funny. Like if you make a unit really big, make it fly and then turn its, or if you just make a unit really big and turn its weight all the way down, it just kind of floats. It kind of flies, and that's funny. Like, just a unit that just a unit that has infinite health and does infinite damage and has the Dark Peasant hands. Buddy, that already exists in the game. It's called the Dark Peasant. There's already an unkillable god. Though, I'm pretty sure you can kill the Dark Peasant with Scarecrows and Pikemen, though. I know you can kill it with Scarecrows, or at least you could. Because of how, again, broken the Scarecrow is. Or the Super Peasant. I want custom units that... I want cheaper custom units, you know? That's what I try to do the best. I try to make my custom units balanced. Most of them are worse than the actual units in tabs. Because I want to make them balanced and have a specific use. You know? Like, I'll make a unit that has a really cool ability but costs an insane amount. So that you have to really plan around it and try to get your value out of it, you know? Because especially in actual tabs, getting value was like the worst thing. Getting its value, even though that's like really important. Most units do so much other stupid shit, you know? You place down a fucking you place down like a shit, what would be a good example of this? Yeah, you place down like a Hwacha or something. You're not worried about getting value, you're worried about it hitting its fucking opponent. Since every now and then with the siege weapons, I'm doing horribly right now, by the way. Since every now and then with the siege weapons, they just won't hit anything. That's so infuriating, especially because the pumpkin catapult can shoot something, then it can bounce back and kill it. I think that's really funny. Yeah, but the siege units are so impossibly useless most of the time. Also, I'm pretty sure the Hwacha does more damage than the ballista does. And the only reason I thought the ballista did so much damage is because of Captain Sauce. Because he always called it the God Killer, but that's because of the alpha in tabs when it could kill the OG Dark Peasant. But like after that, I think the cannon and the I know the Hwacha does more damage because Hwacha can kill a mammoth way faster than a ballista can. Only takes one volley from the Hwacha, while while a ballista takes 2. And I know it's more expensive, but if you're going on just damage, especially because it doesn't even, because the Hwacha doesn't even require, like, the Hwacha does like 2 times more damage, maybe in 4, something like that, than the ballista does. I don't even know what the ballista's used for at this point. I don't use the ballista very much. It's better for sniping because it has more range, I think, and that's it. So it's more like the Deadeye than like the Captain, you know? Because they have the exact same prices, but the Deadeye works for sniping, and the Captain just does insane amounts of damage with his gun. The cannon's pistol does so much damage, actually. It's an insane amount for what he's worth. When it comes, each faction, who do I use the most from the, I don't actually know who I use the most from the, I'm gonna say the unit that I use the most from the tribal faction is the stoner, the boulder guy. I don't know if his name's the stoner or not, but that unit's incredible. It does insane amounts of damage. Even though its range is kind of bad, and it's like the bowler from Clash Royale, it's like, it's definitely worth it a lot of times, especially on Final Destination levels. If you can get one out on a Final Destination level, they crush things. Same with the pikeman, but it's cheaper, so it can be used in different situations. Oh, I was gonna say more situations, but like 300 to 160 isn't that many more. Also, because they reload, which pikemen don't. Pikemen get their one shot off, do a ton of damage, and if they hit like a peasant or something, oh well, you wasted $300. But if they can hit what they're aiming for, like I think 2 pikemen kill a king, and that's insane. The Jarl's actually kind of useless.
You don't want to stay
The king
here
is
forever,
so much better
do
than the
you?
Jarl. One king can take down like 2 or 3 Jarls. Because I never thought the king was that good of a unit, and I always used the Jarl until I put them together. Are you gonna peck me? Are you gonna peck at me? You gonna try it? You gonna try it? No, why did it peck me the one time? Weird. Yeah, okay, whatever. I need to get out of my way. Okay. Nice. Okay, we're getting back up. No! Because after this, you need to go. I'm pretty close to, I think, getting a new personal a new PR in this. At least how far up I've been, because I don't think I made it up to the next floor past the point we have to go on like the spinny thingies. So descriptive, I know. I'm the description god. Bam, bam, nope. That sucks. But actual question though, did you think Funtime Foxy started as a guy or became a guy when Sister Location came out? Because Funtime Foxy looks more feminine in FNAF World. And also FNAF World I'm pretty sure it isn't actually canon. So Funtime Foxy's gender there doesn't matter. So it could have been something different. That's actually really bad. I don't know how I rolled up on my side. That's better, okay. Nice. And then we have to do whatever the fuck we're supposed to do here, dude. I don't actually know, and I fucked it up. Dude,
Okay.
he says
now
that a
let's
lot. He
focus
says oof
and
a
get
lot, bro. I
through
keep
this.
screwing it up. I keep screwing that part up. I think you need to jump forwards on it, like you can't jump off of that little lip. And then you need to, like, jump earlier than I have before. Or previously, whatever what. word you want to use. They're synonyms. They work together. Yeah, we are gonna make it to the 9.5 hour mark before we start the factory. Before we finish the factory. At least I think we're gonna make a new progress before we reach that. Uppies. No. Come on. Come on. Oh, actually go to balls. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get lined up here. See, because I don't know. Insane? Okay. So. Come on. No! No! That was so close to me falling off, though. Because the thing is that you can't really get any like, you can't get any momentum when you're on the moving platform. So, I don't know the angle I'm supposed to be jumping at. That was actually really clean. You gotta jump to the other side. Gotta go like that. You gotta jump to the right of it. Or the left. I don't know if OBS. I don't think OBS flips gameplay. I think it's just my webcam. Whoa, 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 whoa. Buddy. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. You know that if you like wear upside down glasses for long enough, your eyes start seeing upside down? Until you like take off the glasses so your eyes adjust. Oh my god. I would have been horrified during that study that my eyes wouldn't turn back like a fucking 5-year-old. How long does it take for your eyes to turn back? Because that would be so disorienting after you got used to it. If your eyes were just on the wrong way and you couldn't like take off the glasses to see normally. I don't know if it's instant, because if you took off the upside down glasses and your vision stayed up, like, and your vision stayed the right way, that would be so scary. Like, the glasses have no effect on you, you became immune to them. Maybe if I jump earlier, or like start here maybe, so I can get a cleaner jump off. Let's try this. Well, that's not close to what I was trying to do. I didn't jump. Pretty known that to beat the egg game, you probably need to jump. I'm saying probably because there's some crazy guys out there willing to do some crazy stuff for a 30-minute long YouTube video. Those YouTubers, man, they go hard. People, I don't understand people who are so obsessed with one game. Like, my favorite game ever, I haven't played it nearly as much as those guys have. You know, where you, like, speedrun it, you do some, like, insanely difficult challenge that's like, not even documented as being possible for some reason. I saw a video of someone beating Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights without the springs, which is, like, the first power-up in the game. So he played the entire game without the most basic movement. Yeah, people beat games without jumping and shit, or like running. You can be the original Mario without running. That's fucking insane. You could do some real silly shit. That's crazy, because after those challenges like get first discovered as possible, then you can do some actually crazy shit. You know, because after they figure out they're possible, people start speedrunning the nearly impossible challenge, and that just becomes common knowledge and like a common thing that people do. We're at 9 hours into this game, by the way. 9 hours total. Just one game. This one egg game has taken 9 hours of my life, and we're on like the second chapter or whatever. Hey, we're gonna keep chugging though. I think it'd be cool for me to stream for longer, but I don't think I could. I don't think my body could handle it. I'd go into like anaphylactic shock. I don't even know what that relates to, but my body would figure out a way. I'm gonna be allergic to eggs by the time I finish this shit. You need to be the egg. I think I've said that before falling off, so. We do not need to be the egg. We need to be the man. The man. Insane. That was close, dude. Oh, we're just barreling through it, huh? Without a care in the world. That was actually super, super tough, and we are getting better. I'm not like, last stream when I first got back on the game, we were doing disgustingly bad. It was fine.
Ooh.
But like this stream we're doing okay. I don't know, did we fall off twice last stream, or did we only fall off once? And then we fell off the
Keep
stream
pushing.
beforehand.
You can handle it.
Because I'm not particularly. Maybe here's the thing though. Maybe this game would be more rage-inducing for someone who doesn't deal with this every single time they try to play a game. Like this is basically how every single game, regardless of how hard it is. I could be playing fucking Barney's Adventures on like the NES or some shit, and still spend 6 hours on one section. I could be playing fucking Elmo and Grouchland on the PC, the fucking one from forever ago, and I'd still spend like 12 hours on some part of that. I only heard of that game because I saw a video covering it. I think it was a Toad Bub video. I clearly would have no knowledge. I watched the movie a lot when I was really little, but I have no idea otherwise. I didn't know there was a game. I don't remember anything about the movie besides it exists. Like, I recognize the name. I don't know if the movie, like the plots are similar or whatever. Dude, this is how like New Yorkers get to work. Okay. Yeah, at least we got a break from this game. I was actually gonna go crazy if we streamed this game every day for like a week. I need a break from it. Oh my. That was really close, and I can't wait to sell that lead. Never mind. It'll be fine. Okay, now it's gonna flip back down. Then we go. That's bad. Cannot believe we did that. High hop, low hop, and we fell down. We need to stop doing that, man. Falling down, we're never gonna make it if we keep falling down. That's a fun fact. This is actually crazy movement tech, though. That actually, okay, so just constantly hopping when you're the yolk steak has, when you're in the yolk state has like no downsides. You don't even lose control because of how low you jump. No. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Let's go. See, we're even getting better at that part. We're able to clear it way quicker now. This part, kind of sad I messed it up, but I am also better at this part. Maybe not. I don't know. At least I didn't fall off again. That time, at least. That is important, not falling off. If you fall off, it hurts quite a bit. That was such a high jump, dude. The way that I do those is I just kind of jump whenever. Because most of the time you're not on your tip. I just jump when I get close. Chances are I won't be on my tip. Maybe I should try to plan for after my tip, maybe. So I guaranteed don't get a tip jump. I don't know. The running at it strat works most of the time. Okay, is that good? Huh. Wait. No, okay, we gotta reset that. Yeah, that one's tough. I don't know what it is with that little part. I think I need to jump beforehand to get more height and to maintain momentum better. I keep like dinging the little. I keep donging the metal beam on top, like the metal wire. I don't know what it is. I haven't gotten a good picture of it. That's not even. I thought it was gonna appear like right then, and I was gonna be like an epic speedrunner or something. That would have been cool. Who the fuck is burning my house down, bro? God damn it! Not another firebomb, bro. Cannot believe TS, and we're cooked.
Oof.
There's my
If you don't
former
give it
egg.
your all, you might stay here forever.
Yeah, no shit. What? Thanks for the tip. No shit. If I don't go up, I won't go up. Really? Fucking Isaac Newton ass. If something moves it, if something pushes something, it probably moves. Unless it's too heavy. Okay? Insane. That part's actually kind of trivial now. We actually did it. We made it past the super hard, insane, ultra difficult part. Insane. Insane work. All four of them normally get normally we end up with a 3 cycle. Okay, so for this, I want to actually wait this time and not move to my sides. Because that'll make it so I have to reset myself up. If I can jump up, that is. No. Okay. Just move forwards. That's still scary. Because when you jump, it moves so far down. So there's some way to turn back on that fan and go up to get that duck, but I already know that ducks are bad. Okay. We got that. Okay. No! Okay, that's fine. Just stay in this. Because we might be able to go up through that. This is such a bad strategy, actually. Now that I can do it better, this is so much slower and so much more inconsistent. Yeah, this is never being a speedrun strat. Mostly because it's slower and less consistent than just learning the game. Is there any methods in that where there's a more consistent, easier, faster method, but speedrunners choose the slower one for something way later in the game? That's literally just that's called a 100% run, actually. Dude, the tech on like the crazy shit in FNAF 4 runs is actually insane. Because, like, if you've seen FNAF 4, you would not expect it to be... You would just expect it to be play the game. But, like, there's so much intricacy around FNAF 4 runs because of how the game works. Like, because, like, all the strategies are different than one you normally use to try to make them insanely consistent, which is insane to me. Yes! 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 Okay, okay. We did the thing. Now we gotta do this. No! Not again! Okay. We did make it a step further, and then we immediately lost our lead. But hey, at least we fell back down to only this part. At least there's a giant failsafe underneath you, which is always good to have. See, like this thing. I don't even know what this is, but I like it. Come on. Come on. There we go. I should have just done a little hop. Oh, whatever. Okay, whatever. We're gonna... Okay, that's actually not that hard. That's actually not that hard. Jesus. It's like the, it's like TikTok clock. Okay. Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it.
Now. See? Hard work pays off, so let's work some more.
That sucks.
No need to be here longer than necessary.
What's down there? I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Oh, that's probably the duck, huh? Yeah, like I said, I don't really want to risk it. See, but now there's two branching paths, and that one just leads all the way down. So, that's how you get the duck, probably. I'm not doing that.
Come on, Egg. There's no time to
What
lose.
the
Get
fuck is
going.
this? I literally just called this out saying it looks like TikTok clock.
Egg? Are you okay?
Physically, yeah. Mentally, hell nah. How did you see that shit? This is so
shouldn't be doing
scary.
this to yourself. Destroying your shell at every step you take isn't the answer. If you need to slow down or take a break, I'll wait.
No slowing down. Insane. Jump! What's the next one? Where's the next one? No! 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 Okay, that's so annoying. Wait, no! It sends you all the way back down. Okay, don't get smushed. Okay. That sucks. I thought we could take it fast now. Again, thank God it doesn't drop you off all the way back there, though. That would suck. Ooh, that was close. I donged at the one. Actually insane defense. We have fucking Kevin Durant over here. Shut up. I don't like that bird. He's too loud. I don't like loud birds. I like quiet birds. What would every place look like if humans were never there? Like what would the variety be? You know? Like with grass. Is there actually grass? Naturally, did we come up with that shit? I don't know. I'm not a fucking... Is it just a biologist? Is that what they study?
Are you okay?
Like a biogeologist? Like something... That's just like... Any biogeologist, hit me up. Shit. That was so funny. And I got defended again. I only need to make a mistake once to repeat it till the end of 10. Not gonna lie. Good chunk of holidays, I'd say, are mid. I'm not gonna say that all holidays are mid, but like, I don't get the point of most of them. Look, there's worse holidays that celebrate better things than most common holidays, you know? Okay? Okay, we're back up, we're back up. See, I'm figuring it out. We're doing everything faster. That's called playing a game. I would say that's called learning, but... Okay. No! I swear I hit the jump button there. Whether or not it was before or after, I don't know. But I did hit the jump button at some point. Ooh, release me! Okay, we got this. We got this. Yeah. I might get a second game to stream every other day, since this game is gonna take forever. This game seems like more of a game that I'm gonna have to come back to, like, every other day, because I cannot see myself playing this for 2 more days straight, if I'm being honest.
Ooh. I know you will get back up, but please, don't push too hard.
Okay, we got this. We got this? Okay. I know Umagari's trending right now, but I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay. Bam. And we got fucked. Okay. Tisk, 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 man. What day is this in a row of streaming? 9th day in a row? Oh, something like that. I don't know. We gotta stay on our grind though. We gotta stay on it. I can check YouTube, I think. Because even on the day that I kept crashing, there's still evidence I streamed. And that's what matters. Good. And we're down. That was close though. That was close though. We were making good progress. We're making good, fast progress. Yeah, like I said, it's easier to get up all these. Not easy, especially with this odd set of jumps that I keep messing up on, but it is easier. See it like that. Would have taken me 26 hours otherwise. That's the thing that I've always wondered. Is there a game that if you played the I want to see more games that like that you get the option of beating it early, but it's like too difficult or something. That's sad. You know, like what I'm thinking of is like a game that you can start on the hardest level. Like if I could start with the very like last like gauntlet section of a game, you know. A lot of games have like a gauntlet near the end, but then you can't beat it, so you just have to play through the rest of the game to learn. I want to see games that give you the option of fighting the final boss at first. Just fully taking them on. Like, especially games where you have to like build up your character, like you have to improve your stats, get better armor, stuff like that. Imagine if, like, right when you started, like, Half Sword, for example, you could just immediately fight the Baron. The Baron was just, like, right there already. And you had the option of brawling with him. That'd be so fucking dope. That'd be so unbelievably awesome to have the Baron there. Yeah, I would play more VR, but I don't know how laggy it would be. Get chopped. Oh, actually. Okay, that's good though. That's good though. That's fine. That's fine. Again, not that hard of a section. We can make it back up pretty quick. Like, I am curious about how fast we could normally beat the section. Like the hen house, about how fast we could go through it now, but I don't want to check. You know? I do not want to check by doing it, because like, the hen house, if I could just replay the hen house, that'd be pretty cool. But then I'd have to replay the roof, too. Have you guys seen the roof? I don't want to do all that. The roof is actually annoying. The hen house is just like, it's a fun tutorial piece, you know? At least now I feel like it is. I feel like now I can make it through the hen house really quickly. But, I don't know about all the earlier shit. I also probably should have streamed Refreshed when it came out, but, Refreshed 1.6. But that was like right before I got into the daily streaming thing. I might be able to stream some FNAF games. We can do like UCN tomorrow or some fucking shit. I don't know. You know. Yeah, because this is way better than immediately trying to go into editing videos and losing my passion again. I am gonna end up editing Half Sword. Okay, I might even not be able to edit tabs because maybe the sound was off the entire time. Because I remember turning the sound off yesterday for some reason, but I obviously didn't turn it on. So I wonder. That was such a good stream, though. That makes me so sad. Why couldn't I lose the audio for like a stream that I don't care about? Like one of my first streams. I would not care if I didn't have audio on back then because I didn't even have a computer. It would have made the stream better actually because of how bad the audio was. Whatever. We got those. Dog made, actually insane. 13, nope. Took me an embarrassingly long time to learn that furries and Therians are different types of people. Are different categories. That's crazy. I can't think of another example of something to compare that to. Of thinking that two things were the same, and turns out they're different. So, no analogies today. We're telling it straight. No gay shit today. Dog made, no! Come on, uppies. Uppies. Yeah! Woo! Let's go! We're the goats. I don't know. Are Femboys supposed to sound a different way? Because I feel like they tend to have lower voices than most people. You know, I don't feel like having a high voice is related at all. When I think of low voices, I think of a very angry man whose wife cheats on him. Or SpongeBob. Probably SpongeBob. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. I've learned my lesson, right? There's no other ways to go through besides this little gap. If you go through this gap, you immediately go all the way through. Oh, are you supposed to enter through the bottom? No. I've already told myself I wasn't doing this. We're not doing that. Yeah, no. See, that's the thing. Is that like, if you keep offering like a starving man something really yummy, but like most of the time you push him off of a cliff, but then he gets back up the cliff and he's still starving. I'm still gonna want it. Stop waving it in front of my face or else I'm gonna take it. I cannot slam my head against the climbing all the way back up wall again. One of the walls I don't want to slam against. The doesn't hurt you at all wall. I'll get slammed against that. That doesn't sound very painful.
Wish
That
I
doesn't hurt you
knew
at all.
how to help you more.
That seems fucking awesome. Oh, I did actually update. I did watch Knights of Guinevere by Glitch. So fuck yeah, it was dope as shit. I did watch the pilot, but I think they're gonna. I don't know. Are they still making Gaslight District? Or did they like cancel that one? Because it's been almost a year. Nothing has come out of, and I don't think. Did the other ones take a year to get to their second episode? The 8th episode of Murder Drones took a year, but that's all I really know. I feel like the other ones are really short. Especially the Amazing Digital Circus. They were making those fast at one point, right? Like it was like only a couple month wait. But that's a lot. That's a lot for Gaslight District if they're still making it. I mean, it was cool. Out of all the Glitch shows I've watched, it was not even close to being my favorite, but still. It was good, but like Murder Drones is like peak. And Murder Drones was the first one I watched. So I watched what's in my opinion the best one first. I've never watched Meta Runner. I've never watched like what the fuck the Sunshine one is. Hell, they don't even they completely ignore the fact that the Sunshine one even exists anymore. Like they do not mention it. It was like the first thing Glitch ever made. So
Remember, it's okay if you want to take a rest.
what? You're saying that after I'm 9.5 hours in, huh? Is that because you're supposed to have beaten the feckin' game by now, huh? People have beaten the game by this point, and I'm not even past the factory. Let that sink in. I know there's like AI YouTube videos. Is there fully AI streamers? Because I know there's like NeuroChan or whatever. But that guy's, there's also the turtle guy. Is there a fully AI streamer on Twitch? If so, that's scary. That is really scary. This is so fucked up. Okay, actually goated strat. Goated strat. I was so scared. You just gotta keep jumping. Boom. Bam. Bow. Bow. Okay. Is that a skip? That's not even possible. Yeah, this is obvious proof that I'm naturally shitty at games. 9.5 hours, someone should be able to cruise past all this shit. Even if you include all the times, both of the times I've fallen all the way down, we'd be at like 6 hours. Not 6 hours, we'd be at like 7.5 hours. Like, oh my gee! Oh my god. Like, holy shit. That's insane. 9 hours of streaming. I've sat here 9 hours on camera and failed at playing this fucking game. I mean, I'm not gonna end up throwing in the towel on this game, I don't think, but I'm gonna play it less. I don't want my entire channel for like for like a fucking month to be just trying to play Eggingon, finally beating Eggingon. Well, actually, we fell all the way back down in that stream. So, what's my OG prediction for this? How many hours did I say it was gonna take? How many streams did I think it was gonna take? Today's probably gonna be a shorter stream. I wasn't even in the mood to stream today. I was just I just want to keep the consistency going. Because I don't want to break consistency. It's very important to me. That's why I streamed yesterday, even though I was at my grandma's. That's why I'm streaming today, even though it's a holiday. I probably won't stream on like really important holidays. Like Christmas. That's all I got. Maybe New Year's. Basically, all the holidays that aren't gonna be for a while. I can still. I might stream on like the 4th of July, or fucking. What other days are there? What other cool holidays? I'll probably still stream on like my birthday or the 4th of July. Most people stream on their birthdays. Doug's birthday streams are funny, so. That's like way in the future though. We're only like 9 days in. How many streams have I done total, actually? Oh, I forgot you don't stop when you pause the game. I'm gonna look at something. Let's see how many streams I've ever done total. 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are all the same ones. 9. Or no, this one. Yeah, this one's 9. This one's 10. This one's 11. This one's 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I've streamed 25 times and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 8 or 9. So I think this is my 9th day in a row. So 9 of those streams, 9 of my 25 streams ever have been in the past, have been in days in a row. So, dude, when we surpassed, what is it? Fuck, why can't I do basic math? When we surpass 16, then that'll be double my amount of streams in days straight. And that'll be cool. I have to stream for less every other week. I'll be streaming for less time because that's when my brother's in my house, and he kind of lives here. So he doesn't know that I'm gonna be streaming daily, so that's gonna suck for that guy. So I'm only gonna be streaming for like a couple hours on those days. But like, even today, like today's not gonna be a very long stream. What if I could change the name and play a different game? I'm gonna stay egging this stream. Yeah. I don't know what the future of my channel is gonna be. Yeah, I don't know. Just tomorrow, probably before the stream, actually, I can check now. I'm gonna check now on stream. I'm gonna check if the tabs video had any audio to it. That is quite sad. Actually so sad. That is criminally sad that it doesn't work. Man. That's why I need people in chat though. Cause if I had a fucking chat, people could just tell me that I was muted. But the only guy on my Twitch chat was asking me to download his fucking tabs thing. Dude, I could have been muted for actual stream straight if I didn't sniff that one out. So yeah, I just had the half sword video to edit up. I'll probably still do that on my phone actually. I don't know, should I be trying to edit on my computer? I use Wondershare Filmora from Filmora because it's like easy and it looks okay. Though it's really AI based, so it's not. I don't like it. I don't like them as a company, but their editing software is cool. Peep that, peep that, peep that. That sucks. Why do I keep doing that? It's actively hurting me, bro. Come on, let me at him. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Let it go. Let's fucking go, baby. Just act like what we're doing is hype. Woo! Actually insane jump. We got this. Woo! Insane speed run, bro. Dude, I should label one of these a speed run and just. We should label one of these a speed run and that'd be so funny if I title one of these like egging on world record speed run. It's just like 6 hours of me playing the same fucking part of the game over and over again. That'd be so funny, dude. That sucks. We were gonna I guess that's fine.
Better than this.
Yeah, I do deserve better than this. We are at 139 cracks. That's bizarre. Yeah, but at least we had 9 hours and 30 minutes this stream. So the average person, the average non-streamer, the average locked-in guy. If it's geeked versus locked in, I'm certainly. Yeah, we're chopped cheddar, we're chopped cheese. We do not got this. Oh damn, oh damn. I would say skip. Pull skip, pull skip. I don't think that's a skip. Bap it. Okay. I like this egg though. It's a cool egg. We can stick with this egg for most of the game. I don't know where it came from, but that's fine. I don't know where the 0 came from. Can I access it normally? Auspicious steed. I'm gonna look up how did I get that. Auspicious steed and that's so weird. Some Lunar New Year thing. So I guess it's just a holiday thing. That makes sense. I don't know. I feel like they should have made it required. Like the achievement in the Stanley Parable for not playing the game for 5 years. I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I never opened the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I'm trying to not play the game for 10 years. It's really hard, bro. That's a fun game. That game was incredibly enjoyable to beat. I don't know if I got all of the endings, but I at least got most of them.
Remember, it's okay if you want to take a rest.
The best part of that game was the I'm Dunny with the flying. Best part of the entire game. Oh damn, no, we're cooked, We are chopped cheddar, chopped cheese. Impossible. Okay, we're never making it. I've decided this now. I've said this literally the entire time, bro. If this is all about mindset, it might be. We are going to make it. We can't be stopped. We are going to make it. By the time we reach the 11-hour mark, the game's gonna be over. I'm saying it now. We gotta believe in ourselves. We are gonna make it. We are gonna make this jump and then make it to the next area and clear that too. We are gonna do it. I can tell you, we gotta manifest it. Mindset does not do anything, bro. It's all lies, bro. I had the best mindset ever. And we literally made no progress. We make better progress when I'm not actively thinking about the game somehow. So, yeah. 9.5 hours is crazy to beat this game, though. That does seem actually insane to me. Saying we're only in the factory, and we're almost 10 hours in. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know how it takes me so long to learn basic mechanics. What? I already made it over one. It's only one per rotation, dude. And we fell down. Great. We are not making it to the big leagues. Yeah, this game has some really insane challenge potential, you know? Like doing a no cracks run or something. Like doing it without tip jumps or some shit. I don't think this game would ever be possible jumpless. I'm just gonna say it. Unless you have like one of the fucking super, like the gravity switching egg that doesn't jump and it just switches gravity. That would be so broken. You could just fly up to the top. Maybe it only switches gravity a little bit. No! No! Dude. I wonder if you can just ride it up to the top. I wonder if you can just skip that one part. I don't think so. I think you have to go onto the platform first. I don't think riding up to the top would work. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what other games I could stream, but I'm really bad at brainstorming these kinds of things. I mean, just look at the game I picked. Out of all the games I could have picked, I picked this one. A repetitive egg game that I'm horrible at. But in my defense, I wasn't gonna know I was gonna spend insanely long on this game. Also, how long to beat.com just might be actually wrong. Or like Google AI overview or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's how long to beat though. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna beat any games faster than the actual amount. And we're back down. Okay. Whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, land on this. We'll be fine. We did not fall all the way back down. We fell to the top of the roof. We're back. Okay. That's actually an okay spot to fall off of. If we fall down that again, we'll be fine. You get a lot of time to adjust there. That could have been bad, but luckily luckily it positions you like in the perfect spot to just land back on the eagle. Yeah, okay, so it's more so when the noise stops than the visual stop. Whatever, we gotta back. Dro! We got this. And we're going back. Carry me. That's sad, dude. We couldn't have squeaked by and we couldn't jump over it because the little spatula. Probably what that's there though. To do that exact thing. This factory's gonna take forever, dude. I'll tell you what. I feel like that's a given though because we're 10 hours in. Yeah, because I'm not... Like, video games are cool, you know? I'd much prefer the... I just like the fact that I can just make, like, content like this, you know? Like, because it's... The game is not the biggest part of what I'm doing. Like, obviously. Nobody would ever... Nobody watches... Most people don't watch streamers for the gameplay. I'm gonna say that, you know? You know, people could... A popular streamer, like, especially, like... Just look at Jinxie. Jinxie plays, like, unpopular games. And he makes them popular because people watch the games for Jinxie, you know? People watch the games for DougDoug. They watch them for Astral Spiff. Very few. Besides, like, speedrunners and stuff, there's obviously some people that are going to watch it for the game. Just because they're, like, really good at that game. You know they're going to play the game. Yeah. And, unless you're a small streamer, I think small streamers are probably watched most of the time for the game. Like, if I had someone in my chat, I'd imagine it'd be because they wanted to see somebody else play the fucking egg game that's unpopular. The speedrunning scene's probably active still. That I'd assume. Unless it was like a perfect speedrun. Sometimes that does happen though, and that's always funny. When a game gets a perfect speedrun, then everybody stops playing it. That has happened before, I think. Or a run just so good that nobody even wants to try to attempt it. Like a run that's a 1 in 26 sextillion chance, and it's like rarer than the Earth getting hit by a fucking missile sent out by aliens, and then everybody just gives up. That's always funny. That's the crazy thing about speedrunning. You could spend months of your time, and if it's a luck-based enough game, you could just never get the luck. Someone could just step up, have like half the knowledge of you, and just get insanely lucky, and get a better record than you. Look at shit like Minecraft speedrunning. You know, that game is incredibly luck-based. Some random guy could fucking fall into a higher record than you if you're way better than him. You know. Any game that has a luck-based segment that you're not guaranteed to win in while you're speedrunning is crazy. Like if there's a game where like at the very end there's just a 1 in 2 chance you die for no fucking reason. Like that would suck. And yet there's people that speedrun those kinds of games. I don't get it. I don't get speedrunning in general a lot of the time, but like having an insanely luck-based part near the end of the game is insane. Especially, again, because I talk about this, if it's a long run. Anything, if there's any luck late into a run that can, like, kill it, why are you playing that game? It can be like, you're on world record base, you're about to win, there's nothing that can stop you. Except the 33% chance you die. Even if it's like a low chance, you know? Like imagine having a perfect run and then dying to like a 4% chance or something. That's soul crushing. That's like, why would you? And then like you'd be too demotivated to even play the game again. I would never play a game after that. I would never touch the game again if I was about to get the world record and then lost to something. And then I lost to something that was completely out of my control. You know, that's it. That was a big part of getting over it, and that's a big part about games in general, you know? Is that, like, it's always supposed to feel like the player's fault. So why are you choosing to make it the game's fault? You know? I mean, just look at Half Sword. Look how pissed I get in Half Sword compared to how pissed I get in this game. I was way more pissed in Half Sword when my thing got stuck in the ground. Even though that was like maybe like 20 minutes worth of, like at most 20 minutes worth of grinding to get back to that. Versus this game, I've fallen all the way down multiple times, and I've been way chiller. I'm not like carefree. Like the game it is annoying, but it's not nearly as annoying as the game just fucking you over for no particular reason, you know? Like if I got stuck in a wall in this game or something, when I turn into my Yolk form, I just glitch to the bottom of the map like a fucking like a wrong warp in a fucking GameCube game. Or like a void warp or whatever. That would suck. That I would stop playing the game because that would be soul crushing. Like if I fell down again because I did something obviously wrong. Like no shit. Like if I tried to get that fucking egg again and I fell down, that's only my fault. I've learned exactly what happens if I go for that egg. I don't even know how you're supposed to get it because you fly off every single time you try to. So instead of going for it and wasting my time and my luck and wasting my time over something completely trivial, I'm just gonna use this egg, the Lunar New Year egg, the egg. Look at it, it's awesome. It's so intricate, which is a word I really like because it sounds cool. Actually, one of my least favorite words is misdemeanor because it's really silly. And that's why I don't think it should be used in the legal system. You know? Words like federal. That doesn't sound silly at all. But misdemeanor? That sounds hilarious. That sounds silly as hell. That sounds goofy as fuck. That's some silly boy shit. But a fucking... But like other... Wait, can I just slink under? I can just slink under. Oh, I can't slink under that one. I can only slink under the other kind. Okay. But, like, yeah, federal, super fucking, like, government sounds like a serious word. Misdemeanor sure as fuck doesn't, you know? Felony.
Take it slow.
Felony sounds, like, super serious. But misdemeanor doesn't. Like, it's like the word bewilderment. Like, if I'm stunned, if I'm shocked that someone like died or something, I'm not bewildered. You know? Silly words should be used in silly situations. If a word sounds silly, it should not be used in non-silly situations. You know? Like the word wander. You know? Or like wander or waddle. You know? Like, even if that's correct, you know? That's too silly. Like the word hop. Like, jump just sounds more serious. It sounds tougher. Like fucking... Like, if a word needs to feel like what it is, you know? Like goofy or silly. Those are perfect words. They sound like what they are. But like fucking... Like fucking, I'm drawing a blank. What word doesn't sound like what it is? Yeah, flu. Like the flu, like the disease. That doesn't sound anything like a disease. Like, you know, like I feel like they're supposed, you know, everything's supposed to feel like what it is. Like a colander. A colander, like if you came up to someone who didn't know what a colander was and you said it, they would not be assuming that. You know, it sounds too serious for what it is. It's the difference between uppies and being picked up. I mean, they technically mean the same thing, but one's just silly as shit. It's not even about connotation, right? Because misdemeanor has a its connotation is nothing like what it sounds like. A misdemeanor is a crime. It's a lighter crime, I think, but it's still a crime. But like, really? Like, I just fucking hate the word misdemeanor. Like, it makes me, it's like the word fucking, it's like the word pissed, or between like I guess pouty or something. I guess those are different. But like we don't use other words that sound unbelievably silly. We don't use other words that sound like the word goober to describe the serious things. So why is misdemeanor like that? You know? Like durian perfectly. Like a durian feels like a durian, you know? Like a durian, like that is a perfect name for that fruit. It's tough as shit. That's what durian sounds like. It sounds tough. It sounds hard. You know? But a jackfruit is also hard. And like the word jackfruit does not scream hard like that, you know? Like a durian sounds like a durian. A jackfruit, even though they're super similar, a jackfruit sounds like a normal fucking fruit. It sounds like a blueberry. The difference between a jackfruit and a blueberry sound like they should be similar things. All you did was change the word from a color to a fucking name. Who's Jack and why is he so prickly? Prickly's a fun word. I think prickly is a cool word to say, like liquidity. I also don't get the hatred around the word moist. It sounds, it's a fine word to say. That's also why Old English sounds so weird. Is because everything sounds like all those words have the same vibe. Like the word innkeeper feels more serious than bartender. You know? Like the word grocer sounds way different than a grocery store worker. They just sound like different jobs. And I'm still pissed about the word misdemeanor being what it is. Because it's so silly. That's not gonna make it. Yeah, I hate the word misdemeanor so much. It is so fucking silly. It's like the word spooky in the word. It's like the word spooky in the word frightening. Like frightening sounds like frightening. Horrifying and spooky mean the exact same fucking thing. But when you say something spooky, it immediately sounds sillier. If there's a demon and someone describes it as spooky, I'm laughing at it. It could be Satan himself. I'm gonna laugh at it if it's called spooky. But if it's called frightening, it could be normal ass fucking Mickey Mouse, and I'd be scared of it. Like but the thing is that people use the word spooky in sillier circumstances because of how silly the word sounds. But misdemeanor is still used in the goddamn legal system. It's like the word, like how the word manslaughter sounds compared to the word murder. Manslaughter sounds so much worse than murder. I'm gonna say it. Manslaughter sounds so much worse. Manslaughter sounds like 8 murders or some shit. But like, it's not. Like that. Manslaughter sounds so much worse. It's not because there's a difference between connotation, just how a word happens to sound, you know.
Remember, it's okay if you want to take a rest.
like the word fucking. It's like the. It's like the word wiener and penis. Like they can both be talking about the same thing, but they don't sound like the same thing. You know? Look at that dumbass bird. Look at that fucking dumbass fucking. What are birds also called? They're called like something that's poultry. Yeah, poultry. Look at that dumbass poultry. And we fell back down, yeah. By the way, we're at 10 hours now. How long have I been streaming for? 1 hour and 41 minutes, huh? Today's gonna be a short stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream for. I don't know if I'm gonna stream for that much longer. Not really in the mood today. I just wanted to get the thing done. I had the biggest rant I was thinking of all day. Out of my system. The idea that misdemeanor is a horrible name. It's like the word. It's like the word flail sounds just silly enough for it to work. Just like flail, it's a silly word, but I think it fits it right, you know? Like deface, that sounds exactly that's a perfect sounding word for what it is. You defaced my property. That's bad. Or like abortion. Like that sounds horrifying. That sounds so scary. The word abortion. Or like abhorrent. That sounds so much worse than deplorable or something. Abhorrent? If someone's actions were abhorrent, like that's so bad. They must have done something fucked up to have that big of a word, to have that imposing of a word put upon them, you know? Like if a guy did something bad, I don't care. If a guy did something horrible, who cares? If a guy did something abhorrent, holy shit. Like, nah. Was Epstein worse than Genghis Khan? I think Genghis Khan was worse, right? Because that's the only reason why. Because Genghis Khan takes my G. It's so high up. Look at all of that, dude. Because Genghis Khan on my worst human beings list is at like 3, and Epstein's at like a 4, right? Because I don't know the exact extent, but I know Genghis Khan I think Genghis Khan did worse shit than Epstein, right? Because in like a Dylan Zicket's video, he said Epstein was a top 3 worst people of all time, and I do agree. Like he is really bad, but I don't know if he's actually bottom 3. When I was thinking about bottom 3, I think bottom 5 makes more sense for Epstein. I don't think he's on the level of Genghis Khan. I don't think. Because what Epstein did was worse, but Genghis Khan did it at such a big scale. Like, Genghis Khan just did more in total, you know? If you're asking, Stalin and Hitler are above.
Remember, it's okay.
Stalin and
if you
Hitler are
want
above
to take a rest.
Genghis Khan. Because those guys were definitely worse than Genghis Khan and Epstein. Again, because it's the scale. It's the scale. Because at some point the severity of it isn't as bad at the scale. Like, if someone like, well, I'm trying to think of a good example that's lesser. It's like if someone robbed, like, if someone like robbed a bank, right? For like $500,000, right? And then somebody stole a bunch of cars. Like, yeah, stealing one car, it isn't as bad as like as robbing an entire bank if the cars are worth less, right? But if you steal a lot of cars, then it overpowers it. You know? It's like those Mafia City ads. Yeah. Like what Epstein did was worse, but Genghis Khan did so much more in general. I'm trying to avoid saying the word specifically. But yeah. So I think on my bottom 3 person list of all time, Genghis Khan goes above Epstein on bottom. I'm the worst people of all time. So yeah, I'm trying to think about who number 5 would be. So I think the top 4 is pretty solid. There's been a lot of really fucked up people. Okay, actually, insane timing on the egg. Insane steam timing. We cooked so hard there. Yeah, okay, we're getting back up. Unfortunately. Insane? Yeah! No, that would have been so tough. That was like seconds away from greatness. Or like a second, actually. We need to find some kind of fuse. Because I can't be the fuse, right? I'm not an egg. I'm a fuse in an egg. I think that's a stamp they need to get. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, let me through. Not all that difficult. What happens if you go on to there? I don't think anything happens. I don't think you can get anywhere from there. Yeah. I don't have a list of greatest people of all time. Like, I don't know if I could think of a top 3. Because that's way miss. I think. Also, because there's more religion in my top.
Wish I
there's
knew
more
how
religion.
to help you more.
Morality is it's harder to agree on what's the best thing compared to what's the worst. Because like the worst thing, no shit, Hitler and Stalin are gonna be on my worst list. Have you seen those guys? They weren't very good. But it's like there's probably a lot of debate over who the best person of all time was. I don't know if that's better or worse though. I think that's worse actually. That there's people so bad that's like super fucking obvious who's the worst. But it's kind of iffy on who's the best, based on your religion. Because like if you're Buddhist, like obviously Buddha's gonna be on the top of your list. If you're Christian, obviously Jesus is gonna be on the top of your list. No shit. And that's why it's so hard to categorize. But Hitler's on the top of like most people's list because he's just that bad. I keep looking at my screen. It feels like there's always someone talking in YouTube chat, and I just never see it. Like, perfect timing to not see it. That's what I don't like about YouTube chat being on my TV. But until I ever get a second monitor ever in my entire life, that's just how it's gonna happen. So then I can have the entirety of OBS. I can have OBS on the second monitor to make sure everything's working. And then I can have both chats open. Could this computer even handle that? It's not the greatest computer in the world. I think it's more so my Wi-Fi than my computer, though. I don't think my computer's struggling all that much. I don't think.
Ooh.
Okay, actually insane strat.
Egg, are you
Dude,
okay?
the slink strat goes so hard. Yeah, today's gonna be a short stream. I'm almost done with today's stream. What are we at? What are we at for time? It's been 1:51. That is a really, really short stream for me. But I do not want to keep playing the fucking egg game. I know it's really sad. It's like anybody's gonna be like, you didn't stream for that long today. Oh fuck no. I'm so sad. Nobody cares. Nobody cares how long I stream for. Where am I? Oh hi me. It really looks like I can make it through there. Wait, can I like stick my camera through there? Is that a thing? I don't think so. Yeah. Even if I could, I wouldn't go very far past. Dude, we are chop cheddar chop cheese. What's over there? What happens if I jump over there? Oh, is that some kind of skip? That would be some kind of skip for earlier. I'm not gonna learn that skip since I'm not gonna attempt that skip since I'm already relatively fast coming back up. Yeah, we did make some progress today. Not very much, because I didn't stream for very long. But, yeah, whatever. The hours add up, you know? When I say daily stream, I'm not talking in fucking 8-hour stream. I don't even know if professional streamers stream for 8 hours a day. I don't know. I don't really check. Maybe they stream for longer. Maybe they stream for less. Might depend on the streamer. Such a flexible thing.
Take it slow. I know it's difficult.
He said the subtitles don't match up with what he said. I don't know when that makes me angry. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably start editing the half sword video. The problem is that a big chunk of it is going to be missing because YouTube kept screwing up the first day. But I think it is funny for the first part of the video when it's just my name under me because I didn't know what to put there. Multi-streaming's been fun though. Doesn't lead to all that much, but. I don't think that's actually insane. Yes! Go to. Oh, I thought we were like fully locked in there. I thought we were like gonna be perpetually locked in. No, okay. I thought I was actually locked, like completely locked, incredibly locked. Ah, I'm a lock star. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Oh, is that how you're supposed to get it? Oh my god, I'm stupid. You can just jump out and then reach it. I don't know how you're supposed to get back. But if I can get it, that's awesome. Oh, what if you're supposed to go onto... I just realized the way I've been trying to get it might actually be the wrong way. Right? What if I, like... What if I get onto this, right? Then I can get on that, and then it's an easy jump. I think you're supposed to jump off of there. Because that one's obviously a fake, because that one just, you fall off instantly. There's not really anything to ground in. It dents in. But here it dents out. Here it goes out a little. Oh my fucking god, wait. Don't tell me. God. I'm so stupid. Wait, come on. Okay. Do I gotta, like, break it? Do I gotta knock it off? Go. What? Do I gotta take its place? Okay. Tall bird egg. That was such a big waste of my time. I thought you had to go through that little hole and then that little hole. No, but no, there's one right next to it. Oh my god. Well, we're equipping it. Place a live your life and take its cradle. Whatever. Secret stuff in the shop. Fridge door. Okay, whatever. We did it. We got the new egg. It's an egg. Rolls the same, because it is basically the same. It looks so cool, though, because it's, like, cel-shaded. Okay, actually worth it. We got the tall bird egg. Let's go. That's a weird cracking noise. Also, very visible cracks on this egg for not falling a very big distance. Oh. What? Huh? That seems busted. What's the little... Look at it. Look at it. Look. How does that work? Whatever. Okay, it's a little bit harder to line up since I'm new to this egg. I haven't mastered the art of the tall bird egg. That's cute though. No. Can it break? Does it just explode into blood? Wait, did that count as a crack or not? Is that a crack? It just hurt. It just gets hurt. Well, it's not regrowing it, so it might just be... Yeah, I don't know. It displays a love a would-be life and take its cradle. So is there a broken egg down there? Hey, it's fine though. I don't know how big I'm supposed to check. I'm not gonna check by falling all the way down. Well, I guess it would be a quick trip back up to see if it can break. I can just wait till I actually fall naturally. Bam! Too easy on the goat. Okay. No, I don't think it can break. Why do you sound like that? Why do you sound like that, little egg guy? Oh, it's a bird. Why do you sound like that, little bird? You have such big eyelashes. Hell yeah, we got this. Alright. We did it. We did the ultimate goal in this game. I know, that goes hard. But yeah, I don't want to. I did it. I'm the best. Know me. Yeah, short stream today. What can I say? Not a very long stream. So yeah. You can pull it up big. Short stream today. What can I say? We got me chilling in the background, still looking at the egg and shit. Alright. I'm just saying. That was way too much of my fucking life, bro. Dude, like we spent like fucking an hour and a half doing all that shit. Whether it's just an open fucking window, dude. I thought it was some insane tech to get that shit. And I can still hear his bitch ass. Okay. We're gonna give you some fucking pain, man.
Ooh.
Bam! Bitch. Yeah, you deserve it, bitch. Also, you fall way differently when you're not a Yolk. I just realized that. God damn it. I thought we were going to land directly on the eagle again, but it's so much harder to control as an egg. Whatever, that's fine. We are ending stream anyways. Y'all couldn't even see it. But it does break. That's all that matters. So, yeah. We'll experience peak next stream when I don't make it past the factory again. And the next stream I might make it past it, but not the next stream. The next stream, but maybe the stream after the next stream, you know, but not the next stream. I'm just gonna call that now. We are not making it past the factory in any decent time. Alright, peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.